From the sunny beaches of Australia to knee-deep snow and blizzards, today we're off on an adventure to snowy Canada, the land of maple syrup and ice hockey. When it comes to Canadian wildlife, perhaps the famous grizzly bear comes to mind. But did you know that Canada is also home to another fluffy predator? On this episode of Ranger Jamie's Canadian Adventures, we're taking a look at an animal with great big ears, piercing yellow eyes, and sharp, ferocious teeth.
So we're here with our friends at Calgary Zoo to find out a question that I have been looking to answer for a long time, and that is, what is the difference between a wolf and a dog?
Located in the province of Alberta, Calgary Zoo is home to over 1,000 animals of 119 different species. Today, we're visiting the Canadian Wild section of the zoo to learn more about the majestic grey wolf.
Now, although it's hard to believe, our modern canine friends such as dogs, they are in fact related to wolves. The thing is, they aren't descendants from each other, so they both came from a common ancestor, from a common extinct wolf species which lived thousands and thousands of years ago. Now, the major difference between them is that they both have completely different behaviours and physiology for their adaptations. So we're here at Calgary Zoo to find out more exactly what the differences are. Now, I'm pretty sure, Luke, that they're just around the corner. Let's go.
We are meeting with zookeeper Shannon, the perfect person to help me with my question: what is the difference between your pet dog and a wild wolf? With such a strong sense of smell, the wolves had detected our presence. Sensing us as the threat to their home, they began to pace, marking their territory. Just after a short walk, zookeeper Shannon helped me understand some of their behaviours.
So we're here at Calgary Zoo with zookeeper Shannon to find out a little bit more about these wolves. Zookeeper Shannon, thanks so much for having us. We have three amazing and wonderful wolves here. What are their names?
Their names are Dakota, Tadita, and Taya.
Dakota, Tadia, and
Taya.
Taya. Fantastic. How long have you had these guys for?
They've been here for a year.
Is it true that wolves, in relation and in comparison to dogs, do wolves have a much larger head, slimmer sort of legs, longer legs? What are their paws like?
Yes, different build from a dog. Larger head, large paws, strong jaws, long legs.
Am I allowed, can I take a wolf home? Can a wolf be brought up in a home and be raised? Can it be domesticated?
Not at all. Domestic dogs, they've been domesticated for thousands of years. So
Because they're completely different to dogs, aren't they?
very different. A wolf is much more aggressive potentially.
Definitely. Now we have something pretty gross in here. I'm gonna pick this up. Oh, this is yummy, yummy, yummy. What on earth is this?
That is half of a raw chicken.
Oh, yeah, it definitely is. Wow. Yeah, great. And this is obviously what's fed to the wolves?
Yes, they get raw meat.
else
We'll
do they
give them
get?
horse meat. They get bones, quail.
Horse meat, bones,
Big
quail.
variety.
Fantastic, done. Well, thank you so much for having us here. I'm definitely going to give this back. You can take that home. Thanks so much for having us here at Calgary Zoo. We really appreciate your time. What we're going to do now is we're off to the wolf sanctuary to find out a little bit more and get a little bit more up close and personal with the wolves. Follow me.
In the past, people have bred dogs with wolves to create what we now call a wolf dog. Although it seemed like a good idea at the time, these wolf dogs became too dangerous to look after, especially as pets in the family home. Just an hour and a half west of Calgary Zoo, we are now off to Yamuska Wolfdog Sanctuary.
Now we're here at Yamuska Wolf Sanctuary, which is home to 24 gorgeous wolves. Places like this are fantastic for this species because it really gives them a second chance of survival.
The owners Georgina and Andy stepped in and established this wonderful wolf dog sanctuary, helping to rehabilitate and give these unwanted wolf dogs a brand new home. We're going to explore the sanctuary and take a closer look at these beautiful animals, so we can see up close the physical differences between dogs and wolves.
Now if we come up to this really cute guy, as you can see, with the ears on the inside, they're full of fur. Unlike regular dogs, they actually have a whole lot of skin on the inside. Why is that? For the extreme temperatures and the extreme cold.
Wolf fur is so thick and well insulated that wolves can actually tolerate temperatures far below 0 degrees Celsius. It also means that the snow doesn't melt when it falls on their fluffy coat.
Hey, look. Now this is my favorite fact by far about wolves. Their legs. Take a look at this gorgeous girl here. When you have a look at wolf legs, the front and the rear legs are really, really close together. Why is that? It's so that they can save a whole lot of energy, so that the rear legs actually walk in the same holes that the front legs make when they're in the snow. How interesting is that? Take a look at those huge paws as well. Absolutely super thick, the stance of how she's walking. As soon as she puts them down, creates a larger surface area so that they can trudge and run through snow. Amazing, they're just built for the environment. Now here we have Kaida here. She's a female and she's about 5 years of age. We have to approach her really, really quietly because she's really scared and timid of humans. If you look into those deep dark eyes, take a look at that. Look how gorgeous they are. What they are is true wolves. They only have kind of like a yellow sort of amber coloured hue to them. If you see a wolf and it has blue eyes or brown eyes, it's not actually a wolf. That means it's got a little bit of a dog species mixed in with it. How cool is that, Luke? Now this is TK the Wolfie. Now as you guys can see with TK here, like most wolves, when you get really, really cold, their nose is affected first. So what they do is they crouch in this position and he'll put his nose in between, just behind his legs and his tail, so he can keep it nice and warm.
Well, what an adventure. From talking to zookeeper Shannon at Calgary Zoo to our up-close and personal visit with the Wolfdogs at Yamuska Wolfdog Sanctuary. We've learnt some of the key differences between wolves and our domesticated dogs, just like our cuddly pups at home. I don't know about you, but I don't think I'll be giving belly rubs to a wolf anytime soon. Until next time, Rangers, I look forward to seeing you on our next Ranger Jamie adventure. Follow me on my next adventure as I tower above the Canadian Rocky Mountains from a helicopter with no doors. And don't forget to subscribe, Rangers, if you want to be a part of all of my adventures.